care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love A10 News Media Group.
A10 News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to Sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good morning, family. Good morning, Reese Badley. You the first one in. Good morning, Jessica Stewart. Good morning, Sarah. We all know winter is going to be a little late. The weather up here is terrible. I just getting in. Good morning, Tia Harris. Good morning, Dominique, Carolyn Hendricks. Good morning, Lenora. Good morning, Thomas, Dr. Padroni. Good morning. Y'all know I got to hold it down. I see it. Estelle, good morning. That's Trevor. I mean, you know winter's going to be a little late. She was early yesterday. Black Native, good morning. Jawanda Cooper, good morning. Shanetta Woods, good morning. Let me get my little share game on. Wanda Smith, good morning. Me. Anna Celia, good morning from the DMV. Jolena Freeman, good morning. Anna, we getting Liddell back up to the DMV. Nah, she on her way. I was just on the phone with her. She was calling, telling me how the weather was. I said, I'm already in it. So how everybody doing this blessed morning? Megan Swanson, good morning. Yeah, I will agree. The roads is terrible out there this morning. Shanna, good morning. I'm wondering why they didn't cancel the day for the kids. Yesterday, the kids could have went to school. But hey, it is what it is. Janice, good morning. Outcast 155. Deborah, good morning. Lorna, good morning. Avis, good morning. I'm telling y'all, it is well, it ain't bad. We live in Michigan, so we know what time it is. It's always like this. Oh, good morning, Amy, Jasmine Beasley, Becky B, Constance, Kojak, Tara, Nikki, Jessica, McKellar, good morning. Y'all know I just got to get it together until old Winter's old pop on in. Right now, this was Taliba, Marilyn, Kathleen, Elijah, Michael Cooley, good morning. Y'all know Winters came in that one day early. We weren't going to be able to get it ran back like that. Usually it don't work like that, family. Gutter Black, good morning. Yvette Bailey, good morning. I'm Lawrence Allen, good morning. But you know, she going to get in and she's going to entertain the family this morning. Lil Mama, good morning. Lanita, Marion, good morning. It's Tia World, good morning. I thank y'all for bumping with us this morning, you know. Try to keep something going for the family. As you can see, it's a lot of interesting things going on in Flint. Okay, you can check in there, little mama checking in from Maryville, Indiana. Yeah, let me get this YouTube side going. So how y'all feeling this morning, family? Talk to me, I'll talk back. Oh, Juwan, did it snow bad down there in Grand Rapids? It's terrible up here. And good morning to my good brother Bilal. KC, good morning. Marcia A. Talbot, Pasadena in the building. Good morning. Well, she got some tea for y'all. Pastor Thompson, good morning. She told me she had some good. Good morning, Miss Biggs. I see you, OG Wig. No name. What it do? Y'all know every blue moon, I step out. Tia Austin, good morning. Carl Lewis, good morning. Y'all know every blue moon I step out and look what happened. Michelle Pfeiffer, good morning. Winter's just as active, ignorant as she can be. And Trevor just carried it on. Y'all know I try to keep it professional around here, but it's hard. Y'all just don't know how hard it is to keep it professional. Good morning, Sis Audrey. She on her way, Chris Caleb, but good morning. She running late. It is the weather, because I'm telling you, I don't know if it's even real lanes out there. Cars just made lanes the way the street is covered with snow. So you got to take what they're giving us this morning. Sean Sims, good morning, good brother. Marcus Fielder, good morning. Fast Eddie, good morning. Ursina, good morning. I mean, yeah. Y'all wanted it. I mean, the people up here wanted it. They was all they wanted to snow. Now you got it. Yeah, we got snow. Yeah, we got snow. But I'm, Daryl Shootmo, good morning, but they is, getting the streets together. Andrew, good morning. Yeah, they didn't plowed it. Let me say, I don't know about the side streets though. Salty Chef, good morning. Anthony P, good morning. Floyd Turner, good morning. Well, y'all, Kojak, y'all can take this snow down there in Carolina then. We ain't gonna miss a day of it. Let me be honest with you. We wouldn't miss a day of it. I just wish the people that was driving on it would learn how to drive on it and be panicking. They speeding and shit, and when they gotta stop, you see they little cars, tails spinning, like, come on. You gotta quit panicking. If they quit panicking, maybe it wouldn't be so bad of a day trying to drive. That's really what it is. I think the people up here were some of the drivers. Mine get stuck in summer when they know the roads is gonna be a little slippery, and they still be trying to drive like it's summertime when the streets are not bad. But it is what it is. You got to be a defensive driver, family. That's what I think. For the drivers that is here, you got a defensive drive right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. They got some lunatics out there on the streets right now. Oh, yeah. Sean, they riding them Maypops. Yeah, because if you ain't got no meat on the tire, you really gonna slide through. I done seen 2 cars slide through some lights. And just was like, damn. Oh, Fast Eddie, I don't know if they really ran through the light or that they slid through the light. Because I'm pretty sure they had their foot on the brake. But I done seen 2 of them go right through it. And that's when I'm like, damn. That's why I don't pull off soon as that light turn green on my side. I got to make sure the coast is clear. Not just going to pull out there like right now like that. You got to be driving for the other driver now. But everybody know, Carlton Brown, okay, good morning. They should know. They should know how to drive. I could see if you was a first-year driver. This your first time driving in Michigan, well, in Flint, or in Michigan, period, and you on hip to the snow. It is crazy. It's all outdoor. Look at Winter, says she 5 minutes away. And this is the no chill time, family. This is what we get to talk about bad drivers. Okay, look, okay, Carlton Brown back in now. We seeing who he is. That's cool. See, brother, I didn't block you. I don't know what happened. Sean said I leave room and left her. Man, listen. I'm telling you this morning, unbelievable. Like, damn. I'm like, damn, this morning. Like, they really finna just sit up here and they just finna tear their car up. But I'll be trying to figure out like how you speeding Oh, he on the Facebook side of the game, family. I'm just trying to see how they. I'll put his. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how are you not understanding how this weather go? Even when it be raining, I be tripping off of people how they be speeding, and you know your car can hydroplane, or if you hit the brakes, you gonna slide. But today I'm talking about these cars. That light was dead red, and them cars was in the middle of the street still sliding through. They should have just went ahead and went through. Good morning, Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter. I'm telling you, I have seen some bad driving this morning getting in. Theresa, good morning. Sanaya, good morning. Linda George, that's why Estella, good morning. Spring Huron, that's why I'm telling y'all, it is very wicked out here how these people driving. I'm not just gonna blame the weather. I think it's 99% it's the drivers. They still driving like we in summer. Throwing caution to the wind, not even caring how they just speeding. Nah, you right about that. What Marcus Fielder says, yeah, you ain't lying. He said driving is like being a quarterback. Check down. Cars 2 3 ahead of you. Must keep an eye on. You ain't lying. Oh my God. And how they turning these corners, Lord be with it. I'm talking about tail spinning. I'm just looking like, is this serious? Is this serious? Like, it's gonna be one of them days. I see why people be already going to get their stuff. Be like, man, I'm gonna go and get all my stuff from the store now. I don't even. You ain't lying. It is like a football game right now the way they playing. I mean, they ain't speed limit say 40. They probably rolling 50. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing out there. Laquita Porter, good morning. From Tennessee. LaDanya Anderson, good morning. I'm telling you, it's some of the strangest driving I have seen. But I guess when the elements kick in, they have to learn the hard way. Mark, stop signs? That's like AI said practice. That's how they looking at them stop signs. I ain't seen so many rolling stops. I done been like, damn. Like with Trevor, I'm not trying to take on nothing. I'm trying to get in and get back. I'm letting them go ahead and control the road. They got to speed, go ahead. I'm letting them fly by. I'm not even getting into that contest with them. We ain't even finna go back and forth. You win. Because, I mean, stop signs. I'm telling you, there ain't no such thing as stop signs. How they driving right now. Jessica, I was the one that cooked the jambalaya. I had to, my girl, I had to have her. I get the I try to get the recipe, but nah, I'm not the one that cooked it. You right, stop. I mean, listen, I ain't seen Fast Eddie. I haven't seen him. Them jokers. Derek Smart, you may be right. Don't stop some, man. They not stopping like that, man. You can be, you knowing you done pulled up. Who got the right? I don't even know if they even got the sense of who got the right of way no more. You get right there, you stop, they roll and they keep on rolling through. So really, you gotta be watching how you driving right now. I'm telling you, up here. Well, I hope y'all drivers handle it better down there, Chris. Because right now, they challenging each other out here with driving. The way they speed, I'm like, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I ain't seen none of them Chargers do it yet. Oh no, Sherry Allen, ain't no congratulations. Winters, I couldn't believe y'all went for that. Y'all let Winters come right up here and lie on me like that. I couldn't believe the chat. I'm so disappointed. I couldn't believe y'all let Winters come in here and just lie like that. It's one thing to tell a lie like that. Y'all know I can't handle having another kid right now. I'll fall out. On this one, I'll probably leave. I done did all I can handle. I know y'all cut up in here yesterday. That's all I've been hearing. I watched y'all I went back and watched the Ethics and Accountability Board. I don't even know if I gotta watch my back if they watched and listened what was read in the chat. No problem, Sherry Allen. No problem. Now you do have to watch out because the way they rolling, I'm telling you, they hitting them corners. Well, she's out the car. She's like 2 minutes out. She got to come up the elevator and she'll be in. Now you do gotta watch. I'm telling you, but I'm looking at. Good morning, Holletta. Good morning, fam. I'm looking at, be honest with y'all, all the beef that been stirred up from the chat, honestly. Even though I wasn't here, I think I read through the stuff. I read through them chats on the Ethics and Accountability Board. You got to be out your mind, RJ Cat. Oh yeah, I watched that. I watched that. I was really, to be honest with y'all, I was outside. Me and my girl was on our way in. And then I saw Teray King coming out and Melody. They said it was over. I was like, damn. No, and I'm being sarcastic about the chat, to be honest. But I know when I saw somebody say about a salmon, big salmon, it was just terrible. It was just terrible. And I was getting who people was talking about. Then when I heard about the leopard, the lady, when I went back and watched it, I was crying trying to watch the Ethics and Accountability Board yesterday evening. I was crying. Well, I don't know who was Quincy cussing out.
I think he was cussing out me.
Oh yeah, I think Winters, because she had the.
He said, "Shut the fuck."
Yeah, probably was cussing out Winters because she creating a lot of beef around here.
Me? Yeah. They don't like you. That's your family. Love your family. Love your family.
Let me cut this off for you. Get that together. I'm gonna help you out. The streets is terrible. Was they driving crazy when you was coming in?
Nope. I only did 25. But I did see a Charger try to do a donut, but I don't know if he was trying to or not. Seen the car. But the streets they not really. Good morning, everybody. The streets, good morning, everybody. The streets, the expressways was fine. And the streets not really that bad. It's the drivers. It's the drivers that got me. Here y'all go. Didn't I tell y'all it was a surprise. Don't tell Mickey about what we be talking about on the show.
I got calls.
What goes on in the bump stays in the bump.
I got calls about it. I got calls. Not from them. I got calls though.
You got calls. Good morning, everybody. I know you got calls.
Yeah, I got calls.
Well, I did because he called me, and then his other half called me too, and they both was cussing just a little bit because their phones was ringing, ding ding, ring-a-linging. Sorry. Mm-hmm. It was just a joke, y'all. Hey, y'all know we too old to be trying to have some babies up here. If somebody popped out a baby up here in this studio, we'd be tripping.
Good morning, Bishop T. Flowers, the brother.
Good morning, Bishop. That's why I was late. I was waiting for Bishop to come on. I was conducting A10 business.
At the Speedway Getting some coffee, right?
That ain't that thing. You ain't have to say all that.
That's
say all that.
conducting business.
You know what? I'm a star. And you should have my coffee here waiting for me when I get here in the morning.
You better go back home. You did the right thing by stopping getting you some coffee.
You know what? If Trevor go ahead and bring my coffee pot
no problem, RJ.
back up here, and then I could just make my coffee when I get here. Trevor, is Trevor on here today?
Yeah, Trevor on here.
Trevor, bring my coffee pot back, and then I could make it do what it do in the studio. But I'm excited. How's everybody doing? Thank you, Trevor. I enjoyed you filling in for Mickey yesterday. But no, my mom called me this morning. It was like, the streets are bad. Your dad said the streets are bad. And I wouldn't have came. If I still would have had that blazer, that blazer goes right through lights like ski. Them low profile tires.
That's what I just told. I saw 2 cars slide through right through the lights.
I never want another car that got low profile tires. Like that, it was the 2020 Blazer that I had. And they said that they had made special rims and tires for that 20, I think it was 21-inch or 21-inch low profiles, but I just had to have it. I'm so glad I got me a real truck again. I don't know what to do.
Said, Mickey, who called us stupid? I don't know who called y'all stupid. Oh, Carlton Brown found his way back in the chat now. You can see his comments.
And he called us stupid already?
I didn't say Carlton Brown called us stupid.
Was Jessica, who called us stupid? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Miss Marilyn said she loves my personality and she's glad I made it safely. That is a real truck, Trevor. I know I ain't got one like your wife. She got a monster truck. I couldn't get way up in that truck. I just had to get me a nice little regular truck. A mom truck. So shout out. Let's take care of our housekeeping since I'm here. Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. That one over there, Mickey Jordan.
What's good with it?
Couple things. Y'all see, I always stay drenched in the latest fashions from Unleashed. You can go on Unleashed. You can find them on Facebook. You can find them go to the website or use some Unleashed clothing. But we need you to go to www.BEYOUTI5.com and get your A10 apparel. Get your A10 tumblers, your A10 mugs, your A10 hoodies, your A10 t-shirts, sweatshirts, all of that is available. And coming soon, we're going to have shirts that say we bumpers. We're going to have I done did it. And we're going to have, it was one more. I think it's hall monitors. I can't remember. But those two I do remember, bumpers and I did it. Just that's Trevor. Dr. Padroni, you just on here dry snitching this morning. I don't say that. You know, Mickey is the greatest producer in the world. But anyway, let's get it started. Oh, the Speedway cup. See, that's why I need my own coffee machine and mug and stuff up here.
I know they sell them at all day.
This man right here, you know what? We're going to leave him over there. I got an interview tonight.
That's what's up.
6 p.m., the Winters Hall Show. We coming out hard in 2020-24.
Nancy
I said
Adams,
2020-24. Right,
that's
that was a lot of 20s. But tonight I'm interviewing Dr. Pamela Pugh. She's running for
District 8.
Yeah. I knew it was something. She's running for District 8, Dan Kildee's seat. So, I got some questions. We have questions for her. So I'll be putting up a post later. You know how we do it. Questions that you guys want me to ask. And then I have a couple questions of my own. So the show will be from 6. What?
1 second. My little line. The views of Winters Hall are not those of 810. Now go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay. I ain't even said nothing yet.
I know it's coming, but go ahead.
No. I want to be on
No,
my
I ain't
best
talking about
behavior.
the Pam P. I'm saying
So-
afterwards.
Oh, so Pam, he said talking about afterwards. So I'll be sitting down with Pam tonight from 6 to 6:30. The show is from 6 to 7, but Pam will be on from 6 to 6:30. And then the rest of us, we will carry on from 6:30 to 7. So I'm excited that first of all, she accepted the invite. You know, I invited her. And as I tell all of my people, if I invite you to my house, I will not be rude to you. But if you show up unannounced or you ask and I don't ask you, then you know it is what it is. Then so is Derek Smart on here?
Yeah.
Derek Smart, you on
Yeah,
here?
and jumping off the plane, shirts will be coming. We're gonna have everything lined up.
I just told them shirts is coming. We got shirts.
Nah, she said with Mickey jumping off the plane. Like it's
Oh
coming.
yeah, we need a plane crashing with Mickey. That's a good one.
Nah, jumping off meaning I'm not going
With a
out
parachute?
with you. You better believe it, Jack.
And with the caption said, "This is where I get off the plane at."
Right.
We're gonna do that for you. We're gonna get you one. We got to get him a shirt too.
They
So-
coming.
So Derek Smart told me, he said, hit the highway. So I hit the highway. I went down to Detroit. So I'm happy to announce that next Thursday, I will be interviewing Minister Troy Muhammad from the Nation of Islam, Detroit. He will be on next Thursday at 6 o'clock on the Winters Hall Show to talk with us about stuff, like stuff. What we doing wrong up here? What y'all doing right down there? What do we need to do up here that you can help us with? So it's always a good time when I can sit down with the minister. And I'm excited to sit down with Minister Troy Muhammad. So I've been talking with him. And he's a real one. And we're gonna talk. So Derek, did I do good? Derek Smart, did I do good with that one? Tony Wiggins, my big brother, did I do good? Getting Brother Minister Troy Muhammad on here. So I'm excited about that. So what we got going on today? Invest in infrastructure and community. Oh, Derek, you are on here. You heard about my guest next week, Derek.
He said yes. It was in the comments.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I know. You want me to go back and show you where it
Oh, you
said
don't have to
yes?
show
That
me
boom.
over okay, you say yes. Okay. Yeah. So you excited about the guest next week? Because you look at it. Mickey's smiling. I got a smile out of it. I think you excited. I think he excited about the guest. Look, I think he excited. I got
I'll let you do what you do.
I got a little smile. Yes, Dr. Padroni, May's hearing is today. What time? Because I got the Zoom information. I need to put up that. Oh, where's my church fan? What y'all do with my stuff? I'm having a hot flash already. I need to put up that information.
I don't
so
know if it wasn't
in.
no cameras allowed for Maze though.
I don't think so. I think we could just zoom in. Can A10 go to May's hearing? When is the hearing? What time is it? Is that 2:30?
2:30.
It's in the federal court. No, it's down in Detroit, isn't it?
Is it in Detroit?
I think it's in Detroit.
No,
we won't be there.
I definitely.
Nope.
Call in only. Yeah, I won't definitely. It's in Detroit. I
Yeah,
won't be getting on the road.
ATM won't be there. Nope. But we will.
It's the
We ain't
weather
even
for
gonna
me.
lie. We ain't. We ain't gonna be there.
It's the weather for me.
It's the weather. Nope, we can't make it that far. Dang, I forgot to bring in my cord. Can you look at my cord from my phone?
What you say?
Can you look at my cord from my phone about to die?
It'll just be one dead phone.
That's a shame, Mickey. I wouldn't do that to you.
You did when you thought I was gonna go run back outside. Now we get all the way up here. It is cold.
I know, but my cord is right there. It's right there.
You know what you've been doing too much talking on your phone. Let that phone rest. That's what I'll give you. Let it rest.
Well, I will put up the Zoom information when we get off air.
Yeah,
Or
let
Dr.
that
Padroni,
phone rest.
you can submit it to the
That phone ain't resting.
Oh, look, and he's still getting up to go get it.
Let that motherfucker rest. I'm just telling you, sometimes you gotta let it rest.
So sweet.
Okay, see if my keys in my coat pocket.
What? I don't go in the one.
It's in the coat pocket right there. Do the coat feel heavy?
Yeah, and I just looked directly into that light. I'm blind.
Hold on, y'all. We're starting to get some stuff together. Yes, share the link. Dr. Padroni, can you put the link? Can you put the link in Flint Politics Reboot for us? So, and then I can share it out from there so we can watch Eric Mays today at 2:30. It's right in the console, right there in the console, because I need the one with the plug. It's white. It's white. You just walk up and push the button. You don't need to. But I got you, Mickey. I got you. Okay, now that Mickey's gone, we can get into a little trouble. He just didn't want y'all to know about the baby that him and Nicole is having. So y'all wasn't supposed to say nothing about that. So we gonna keep that a secret. Hey, Mama. Mama said good morning. Ski. It's ski, Mama. It's not ski it. It's ski. So yeah, don't let Mickey know about that, baby. I told y'all yesterday. Don't be on here saying nothing about that. Y'all was gonna get me in trouble. Cause people was calling. Yeah, Shanetta, take that off before he go. Oh shit. Nicole on here. Hi, Nicole. That's Mickey's wife. That's his better half. Well, at least you the one with the baby, you know. Nicole didn't want nobody to know either. So we just gonna leave that alone. Cause I didn't know Nicole was on here. Hey, Nicole, I love y'all. We all a family, right? Love your family. Love your family. I think I stepped in a little boo-boo right now because I thought it was all clear. But Nicole is on here. Yep, she's on here. Dr. Padroni, you just, oh, Lord, here y'all go. He gonna see all of this shit when he come back in here. Lord have mercy, y'all y'all gonna get me in some mess. So we gonna lay off of that. I'm just playing. It ain't no baby. They don't want nobody to know. But it would be nice if we had a little 18 baby, Nicole. I'm just saying, you know, Janet Jackson had her baby when she was 50, and you're not even close to 50. So I think that we can have a little 18 baby, and we can name the baby like 18, like the stars do. They be having like North and South and Psalm and all like that. Kim Kardashian. We can name the baby 8. Cause somebody got a baby named, my friend got a baby named 7. So we could name the baby 8, middle name 10. 810 Jordan. Ain't that beautiful? Baby Mickey. See ya. Listen, Nicole, Dr. Mona cut you a check. We can get that money. You can donate half of the proceeds back to 810 for little college fund for baby 810 Jordan. Blue Ivy. See ya. I'm just saying. So, pimping the youth. That's what they doing, pimping the youth. Because somebody texted me yesterday while we talking about that, and they said that. Thanks, Mickey. Thank you. Thank you, Mickey. Somebody said yesterday that they had that when they were getting discharged from the hospital, that they told the girl before she get home, her check will be there. Her first check with the you know,
no, I don't.
The check from Dr. Mona, the $500 check.
Oh.
They said it was gonna be there by the time she left got home from the hospital. Look at Shumo. Look at y'all snitching. Mickey, these people are horrible in this chat. Look at me, Mickey.
I'm not talking.
Look at me, Mickey. Mickey, look at me. You don't need to be looking at the chat like that. Because there are people in there. They don't know what they do. Good morning. Good morning.
One of the worstest.
Good morning, everyone.
And y'all
good
wonder
morning.
why I be going through so much stuff.
Shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world, Mickey Jordan.
You touch my phone. They're going to see the show end
I
early.
didn't touch your phone. I didn't touch your phone. Listen, I'm ready. Let's get into it. It's my thing. This table ain't even plugged up.
Plug it up.
Oh, okay. Cut the camera. Cut the camera real quick.
No sense right here. This is unprofessionalism. This
It
is
ain't, well,
this
you know
is so
what?
unprofessionalism. I mean, I didn't work so hard to get this juke joint up and running, and this the thanks
This
I
ain't no
get.
juke joint.
What you gonna do? You is messing up one light. You got to be kidding me, man.
So you mean this sucker already plugged in? What's wrong with it?
I don't know. Might be a shortage or something. That's what it's looking like. You done broke it.
I broke it.
Broke it.
I don't think I broke nothing.
You ain't welcome back over here.
Oh, we good. I got it on. I didn't know it was plugged up. Somebody been messing with the stuff up here. Ain't nobody but Trevor. Trevor always in here doing some stuff together. It's already plugged up. We good, Mickey. We good. Let's get to the news. Mickey. Shanetta, stop that shit before you sit back down now. Can you get my keys that you dropped
Hell,
on
man,
there?
you better. I just got over there and got that one back here. I'm gonna turn this one back on.
So turn it back on.
Yeah,
Because
you
I'm ready.
You
I'm
just
ready.
tearing up stuff here.
So listen, anyway. Okay, yes. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about, y'all. Yes. I don't know what they talking about, Mickey. They still messing with you from yesterday. You know, Trevor got on here talking about you was gonna have that baby. You and Nicole. So yesterday.
You just don't know when to stop lying.
Yesterday.
I throw this whole mic over there.
Yeah, look, he looking for something to throw at me. Yesterday, I went to the school district of the City of Flint Board of Education meeting. I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. And I heard you, Mama, because I had talked to my mama when I left there last night. Now I'm gonna give it one more shot because they got another meeting on the 17th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. 17th. I think that's next Wednesday. I'm gonna give it one more shot because it went viral before I got home. I can't fight harder for you than you do for yourselves. It was nobody in that auditorium but the school board, me, and Officer Officer Hewley. Nobody. Like Keith Sweat said, nobody. It was nobody there. All of that fussing and stuff that y'all did. But then I heard that they weren't supposed to have it because they canceled school. I don't know. All I know was nobody there but me. That's it. The whole audience, y'all seen that I panned the camera in the whole damn audience. Well, nobody there. Nobody. It was so empty, Mama Quill. That's right. You can hear the echo. You can hear clear.
It wasn't that empty, was it?
It was empty as hell, Mickey. Wasn't nobody there.
Well, I was outside. I was gonna get in there.
It was over before you could get out the car.
Yeah, it was over.
And you know what? I was a little embarrassed, y'all. Because they even had the nerve to call for public speaking. They knew wasn't nobody out there but my ass.
Oh, okay. Well, her letter said it wasn't a general meeting. It was just a special meeting only to elect new leadership.
But they still had public speaking, though.
I guess you gotta supposed to have the public supposed to be able to speak.
And that's when I thought the public was gonna come and speak. But maybe y'all waiting for next week to come. Well, the A10 media audience was there. I give y'all that. So maybe y'all gonna wait until next Wednesday to come and speak. I'm gonna go back next Wednesday. And if the parents and the people don't show up, I ain't going back no more. I'm gonna let them have it. Because for one, I feel like everything that has been done.
It's on the parents now.
Let me just go over it. They had nomination and elections of acting chairperson. I don't know what that was. They had nomination and election of president. Claudia Perkins. Let me see if I get this right because it's on that little 8-minute video. Claudia Perkins nominated Joyce McNeil, and then somebody nominated Teray King, I believe it was. Can't remember who it was. And so Joyce McNeil won. Joyce McNeil, Laura McIntyre, Claudia Perkins, and Dylan Luna voted for Joyce McNeil. Michael Clack, Teray King, and Melanie Rutherford voted for Teray King. I think that's how it went. And then
Jasmine Beasley said Melanie nominated King.
Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all for helping me out. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank y'all. I know the chat. Y'all got my back already. Derek, now you already know. You already know what time it is.
Now that should be down there 99.9% right.
Can you put his comment up there so the people on the YouTube side can see what Derek had to say?
No problem. No problem.
Thank you very much. And so, okay, Clack said he nominated King for president. Okay. And then, so those three voted for King for president. Then, so when we got the vice president, Laura McIntyre nominated Michael Clack for vice president. And who nominated Teray King? I think Teray King was nominated.
Clark said he nominated Teray King for president.
I just read that.
Oh, well, my bad. Damn.
But I can't remember who else was.
That's your
anyway,
bad.
Okay.
Mel.
Okay. Mel nominated Teray King for vice president.
That was in the chat I told you too.
And so, sapsucker. Mickey gave me the finger, y'all. Then so Michael Clack, it was Michael Clack, Joyce McNeil, Laura McIntyre, and Dylan Luna. So Michael Clack is vice president now. And Melanie Rutherford and Teray King voted for Teray King. Oh, and Claudia Perkins voted for Clack too. Did I get that right? Clack, Claudia, Laura, Joyce, and Luna.
How you like this word on this?
Danielle already gave out the fix long time ago. I was hurt because I felt like everything that they did to Danielle, everything that Danielle did, they just gave it right back to Joyce. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I'm not picking on nobody. I don't want nobody to get in their feelings. That was just my opinion.
This Chris Caleb.
And the power is the president. Watch what the president does going forward. I was just pissed that they didn't nominate Clack again for president, even though Lord knows I give Clack a hard time. I do. I give him a hard time because I see so much potential in him. And it was upsetting to me that he was good enough to be their president last year, but they voted for him to be vice president this year. I didn't like that demotion that they did, but I don't have anything to say until the parents of y'all show up at the meeting, because y'all didn't show up yesterday, so y'all must be fine with everything that's going on with the schools. But like I said, I'm gonna give y'all another chance next week. I'm gonna come back next Wednesday and see if anybody show up. And if y'all don't show up, I'm gonna leave it alone.
This why the point I was trying to make yesterday.
Yes, sir.
When I was telling Trevor when we was talking yesterday. When you look at, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I was just being honest, like that was, you know, the first ones, even Melanie with Dylan Luna, and I don't agree with a lot of the stuff, what they done done from what I done seen from being at the one meeting we went to. Mm-hmm. When I look at, and it goes back to like council, when Eric say he the, you know what I'm saying, he the statesman,
we had over 200 people waiting.
Yeah, when he say he the statesman, You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's that older leadership who be playing in the, be in the mud.
Right.
That's where I get off. I'll be like, see, this is you need, and don't get me wrong,
Tony.
some of the
See what Tony said.
I feel like no, I didn't. I just feel like, just being honest, is that they needed new fresher blood on there. And not just, and it's no knock to Claudia, because Claudia was knowing this ain't no knock to Joyce or Laura McIntyre, but it's the truth. Y'all was part of the madness that was going on previously.
Absolutely. So, and I seen what Jolena said, everybody should have a turn as president, just like on city council, but I don't feel like we playing musical chairs with our with stuff. And I don't see anything that Clack did wrong. I don't see anything that Clack did wrong this past year. Why did he get that demotion?
And not just that, the only reason I'm saying that, because it goes to even with city council, like when Candace got on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would think Candace would be the most biased one. She should be like, as everybody want to say, I want to be Switzerland. What I mean by it, maybe sometimes she voted with the four, with Liddell for, and then maybe 50% of the time she voted with the Mays for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was really being neutral. If they had some good ideas, you voted that way. Not when she got right in and, drew line in the mud, but we drew line in the sand when we already knew how she got selected. You know what I'm saying? Which way she was going to go.
Bring who on the show, Chris? Type that in. Who you want to see on here? Keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, I was looking at what Harletta Martin said. Y'all go.
I didn't see what Harletta said.
I'll put it up. But see, this is the thing. That's why I say you need new leadership. It ain't.
Who represents Mott?
Shit,
I'm confused. Y'all confusing me. Who did we want on? Chris Caleb, who you want to see on here? Dr. Padroni, no, Eva won't be on here Monday. She would not give me a Martin Luther King speech, not on this platform. Hell to the no.
No, that's what I'm just being honest though. When you done seen, because it ain't no.
You got it, Tony.
It ain't no knock to them, but it's like them two been in. It seems like they've been in a lot of mist, but a lot of stuff that's been going on the board. Them two been, and I'm not saying because I wasn't there. I'm just saying, but sometimes we can't just look at council and say they need a new cleanup. We can't just look at the Ethics and Accountability Board like, look, there's some people on there we definitely don't need to be took off of there. You know what I'm saying? It's like Flint is corrupted to the core. Meaning you got to get some people who really want to go really help the citizens. And that's how you'll get things moving. Yeah, maybe when the new Flint comes, you're going to start seeing different people going to be getting elected, because then they really going to have to help the citizens here. It ain't going to be, you can lay, I ain't going to say probably people still going to be getting bought off, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be really helping their constituents. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, they feel like they can go ahead and get money, because in any other city, well, you gonna hear two council members on here getting some money, ARPA money, but yet the people not getting no ARPA money.
Not none. They lawless around here. Oh, let me finish the list before we get into our deep dive. And then so we had President Joyce McNeil, Vice President is Michael Clack, Secretary was Claudia Perkins. She ran unopposed, so she got it. Treasurer Dylan Luna. And then Assistant Secretary and Treasurer Laura McIntyre. And then the last one was appointment of the Flint Board of Education liaison and alternate to the Genesee County Association of School Board Members. Joyce gave a beautiful speech about usually it's the president and it's the vice president that alternate, but we don't have to do it like that. The floor is open to more nominations. What I took from that is it don't have to be me and Clack. Somebody else can do it if they want to. But Laura took the mic and said, no, let's keep it like it has been. And Joyce said, okay, and she shut it down. So the last two for that would be the vice president and the president. So I'm wondering what y'all think about that. The new Flint, you ain't lying. The train is coming, Derek. The train then came and left the station, baby. Oh no, who? Oh, okay. They're having their own conversation. I thought that was for me. So yeah, that's how it went, and it was over after that. Kevin Jones is still the superintendent. I don't know what they do about that. How long is he superintendent for? Is it a contract or
I think
he
he
just
signed another contract.
he just signed another
Might
one?
have did.
Okay.
Then he get one through Joyce where she didn't
Child,
go.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. It's
we don't know.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a lot of things that the board did. Even like I said, the meeting we were seeing people. Joyce was part of that, trying to, you know, people or any council person that can. I mean, not council. Any board member can go to the superintendent. And really, to me, it's like it's no checks and balances. Really, Flint has no checks and balances because even when you could be a board
Cassie
member,
just said the same thing.
yeah, you could be a board member and can do little slime stuff, and ain't nothing really going. I don't believe in there's no discipline there. This is why you getting what you want from the school board to because no way in hell, and there's no knock, but you get nominated to president when you was talking about charging the kids for bringing their cell phones. The schools need to make some
Mickey,
money.
And we was there. She said when they were talking about the cell phones and the hoodies, Joyce said, well, this will give us an opportunity to make some money like other school districts. She said we can have technology day where if the kids want to bring their phones, we can charge them $2 or $3 and we can make, I think she said $3 and we can make us a $2,000-$3,000.
And listen, the hoodies and the phones worked out. I'm just bringing that up.
I don't. You know what? Yeah. After the audience I seen last night,
yeah,
I really don't have much to say.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not talking. I'm just talking about it when we was at one of the meetings when it was talking about how to make money off the kids. That's the only thing I'm bringing. That's what that got brought up because I didn't bring that up. I'm just saying from when we was at one of the meetings. That's what I'm like. This is, and it's no knock, but this is who you would want to have as the president of the school board. One time she wanted to get the kids vaccinated without the parents, you know what I'm saying, getting consent from the parents. This is who we putting in, and it's no knock. Maybe it's
a little knock. It's a little knock.
It's a couple of things I disagree with. How, you know, certain things she do, but she could be a good person. It's just, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you can be putting wrong people in the wrong positions.
Yeah, and I don't know her personally.
Yeah, she might be a good person.
But I'm just saying the things that I have seen, I just don't see how that's moving the school district forward. Again, I didn't see nothing that Michael Clack did wrong this past year, and so I don't understand why he was why he's vice president, like why they do the switcheroo.
Yeah,
he could.
I mean, I ain't gonna say
remain president.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. You know, sometime when you got to look at, it's just what it is.
Yeah,
it's how business is.
With, you know.
See, yeah, she wanted. See what I'm saying? She wanted classes in a bubble house outside. That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of things. Yeah, some of her. That's what I'm saying.
Her ideas.
Yeah.
But that's who is over. That's who's leading and you're taking your children forward. Hanifa, she said, Miss Hanifa, let me put some respect on your name because I respect you. Miss Hanifa said it was planned.
Yeah, and I remember another one she said when she was talking about Ashley Capital to just put like she was soliciting Ashley Capital to come do business with them. With the school board.
She made a post.
That's what I'm saying.
She made a post and said, Ashley Capital, we need some money too. Or something to that effect. And so, Nicole said they do it in other districts, but Flint is
But you're going to charge this already people.
Children?
You're going to charge kids that's already cash strapped and you know, you don't.
You got mamas and daddies paying $300-$400 for cell phone bills, and then you want to charge them to let their child bring their
Oh,
phone.
okay. Bubble houses was doing COVID. Got that.
I
We'll clear it
don't
up.
understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand a lot of I just don't understand. What did Jolena say? I don't want to exclude anybody. So what did she say? Can you put her comment up there? I want to read it. I need a pen. What happened to all the pens that was
All
up here?
may be true. More reasons why they want control over things in the city. That is the entity Lord is fighting against. So the people have control, not them. And they did ask to control it all in the MOU a few years back when we were fighting the GSD.
But okay, so was the rumor
GISD.
true? Was Joyce on the side of GISD, or was she on the side of the people fighting GISD? Because I don't understand. After everything that happened, they just gave the power right back to the people that I thought they was trying to get the power away from.
Jasmine Beasley said she was part of the group that gave the 61,000 to the retiree that should have gotten 6,100 instead. See,
y'all answering the questions right there for yourselves.
And this is not what Mickey's saying. I'm just putting it up for the YouTube side. You can see it. But
where is my pen at?
This is why Flint really you have to change the whole thing around, because when
you got a pen?
No, I ain't got no pen. This is why you need to change the whole thing around, because it's going to continue to be lawlessness. It's going to continue to be where somebody going to doubt something.
Ain't no pen in the back room.
You can get up and look for yourself.
Oh, can you just look, please? I just need a pen because when we open up the phone lines, I gotta, I'll be writing down stuff.
This right here.
Oh, thank you. I'll take the pencil. Thank you. Mickey is good. He's being a good producer today. Oh, thank you, Mickey. I appreciate you so much. Appreciate you, Mickey. So, yeah, that was about it for the school board meeting from yesterday. That was it. And then it was adjourned. They didn't do anything else. So, like I said, next Wednesday at 6:30 at the Old Scott School, the Accelerated Learning Academy. It's not one more chance. ATN will show up once again to see if anybody's going to show up. And if not, I'm going to take it as that you are satisfied with the direction that the Flint Community Schools is going in, and I will not waste my time going to any more meetings. I'm just not going to do it. One more shot, one and done, and that's it. I thought it would be, I thought it would have been crowded in there, standing room only, from the reception and the response that we got over the weekend and throughout these past few weeks since they announced the cell phone and the hoodie ban, along with the way that the kids was getting treated and the parents was getting treated, and the old books and not enough room in the classrooms. Like, I really thought that people were going to come out and speak up. I really thought that. I really did. And then I got people from all over the country, because we are nationwide. People all over the country inboxing me like, really, Winters? Nobody came? No, you seen it. Then we went viral. The TikTokers, 810 Flint, they picked it up. We went viral. Nobody attended the school board meeting in Flint. Why does 810 need a meeting? 810 don't need no meeting. We good. Me and Mickey, we good. I don't think 810 need no meeting. Chris, did you ever tell me who you wanted to see on here? Did Chris ever answer the question who he wanted to see on here? But Chris, shout out to that. Chris, I'll be going to the meetings now because I like using that new thing you bought me. That tripod, man, it's smooth.
No, you must have came in late, Jolena, because it was said it was a snow day yesterday.
And so that was another question I had. Yeah. Was it a meeting supposed to be held? Because I got calls that saying like the meeting wasn't supposed to go on because it was a snow day. So that may have threw off people. They canceled school, but they didn't cancel the meeting. I don't know how it works. That's why.
Well, Clark just said it was posted on the district website that the meeting was still on.
Absolutely. And that's why I kept telling, I was trying to get the word out to as many people as I could that the meeting was still on. So, yeah. I thought that was weird. I seen y'all up there smirking when y'all was asking for public comments. Y'all knew wasn't nobody out there but me. But anyway, moving right along in the city of Flint.
Well, hold up. I gotta see something that was on here for you. This was from Jessica. She said, Winters, can you discuss the backlash from yesterday's bump? The description in the video implies some static. What in that just be me putting descriptions up there.
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about.
It's with the title, I named of this show.
Oh, Mickey be coming up with the names of the titles of the show, y'all. And Derek, yes, can you put that up there? We got to do better, Flint, Michigan.
Chris Caleb said he was referring to the conversation about Clap. I'm guessing.
Okay. Tracy Jones said, you see what they did to Danielle Green, what they gonna do to the parents? Good question. Tony, is the schools closed today? No, but they closed them yesterday for that much snow. They should have been closed today. Now, they should have been closed today. But the expressway and the streets weren't that bad. You just have to know how to drive.
No, I said that.
I don't think they were that bad today. You just got to know how to drive. But I think they should have been closed today instead of yesterday.
Because they throwing caution to the wind with driving today. And I see this. I'm like, I can't believe how some of these people, I'm telling you,
Thank you, Tracy.
I saw 2 cars slide through the light. The light was stone cold red. And that car was still.
But you know what? It'd be the side streets. You know, Flint says they sought the main streets first. And then they get to the side streets last. So I seen a lot of cars sliding out like almost into Flushing Road from the side streets. But the main streets are a little slushy. So
I said how they turning off them side streets. They wide open. I'm like, man.
They was skiing. For y'all that got them ball tires, get you some tires or some chains or something to put around them tires.
Yeah. I'm looking like, I can't believe this is going down.
Tony, stop it. Stop.
So how did you feel about the Ethics and Accountability Board?
And you know what? I knew you couldn't wait to get on here today, baby, because you didn't get a chance to talk about it yesterday.
But I went and watched it.
I know you went and watched it because when I called you for help, when I got a little scared, when Liddell walked in, you gonna tell me, excuse me, you watching the meeting. Damn it, I was taping the meeting. I thought Mickey was gonna come down there and be the protector of his podcaster. And he gonna say, shh, I'm watching the meeting.
Listen, I finally watched it last night. That's what put me to sleep.
All the way through. I don't know how you slept, because them comments,
I was reading them up here when I was doing Trevor. I was like, I couldn't believe this.
The chat crew was off the chain.
Went off the chain. But but you just see how corrupted to the core Flint really is. So I keep saying, from the different boards, man, this is a dog eat dog. And what I'm trying to figure out, how is this the president of the council can come and just lie and nothing happens? I really feel like the Ethics and Accountability Board needs to be disbanded.
Yeah,
they shouldn't even meet.
Mickey, this is the agenda. And I showed it on the camera and I read it yesterday. It was nothing. Usually they have on the agenda when they're going to have a special speaker. That was not on here. And then so when Dennis came in, y'all know me. I'm like, let him speak too. You let her speak. Yeah. Let him speak too. So they got to looking at me and they let him speak. Like, let him come in and defend himself. But they wouldn't let whoever she was talking about, because Liddell must have did something prior, because they was asking her about a timestamp in the video. And she said, I sent you the video, refer to the video. So she blamed somebody on that Ethics and Accountability Board. In her words, she said, for the riot per se that happened at council. And she said one of your own members was involved in it. I don't know who she was talking about. I'm not even going to guess and give names before y'all say went to see it. So he did his little finger up there.
I just got a text.
Okay.
is mistaken. The school should be closed. So there's a lot of accidents. Took me 45 minutes to get. Oh wow, yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead.
So I'm not even going to speculate on who Liddell was talking about from the Ethics and Accountability Board that she wants to be disciplined. But they went into closed session, and that's what at the end of the video I was a little upset about, because how do you have somebody coming in and pointing a finger at someone in public, but y'all won't let whoever she was talking about defend themselves in public? So that I felt like that left like a bad taste in people's mouths at the end of that Ethics and Accountability Board meeting. I agree with Ms. Taylor 100%. Defund the Ethics and Accountability Board, or either show us a list of complaints and how they were resolved, because they've been going strong since I can remember, at least 2019. I think that's when they started. So I'm tired of hearing we knew, we still learning, we still in the infant stages. No, you're not. No, y'all not. Y'all been on there long enough. You can't keep members. So that's why you keep saying we knew, because they keep starting over and over and over again. The deck is already stacked on the board, but it seemed like the priorities is a little mixed up to me. They looking for a building, Mickey.
Nah,
They don't want no office in City Hall. They want their own building.
Because they follow the money.
Follow the money. But they want their own building. But Miss Taylor, like, what have y'all done?
I wouldn't give them no building because you ain't done nothing and Warner building. And there's no knock to the ombudsman. It's no knock to the ones who trying to do it, who is trying to combat it. But see, what I saw last night, just to be honest with you, seeing like it's only 2 on that board that's really there for the people. And the rest is to make sure they keep the administration from being chastised or said something with. I would really go ahead, to me, whoever wrote the charter need to be rewritten with the ethics and because I feel I'm the only one who be able to suspend somebody from council and not council itself, because you can't tell no people. Because one day, Eric might have the majority of the votes. And then you would get to see how really entrenched the politics in Flint is, because Kay Fields was able to get back on her seat.
Yes, immediately.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just showing you, like, we are really showing you how corrupted the town is.
And Liddell said they were cleaning house.
I mean, well, you know, she feels she can say anything.
She said they have a disciplinary process, and I'm telling you, council members that are out there, even the public, we should, even though we ain't got no organizational chart, but it should be something available through the clerk's office, like where the disciplinary process should be in writing. Anybody that has a job and you get disciplined, it shouldn't be how your boss is feeling that day according to how many days that you get off.
Yeah.
It should be in writing. The first one, a verbal warning. The second step, a censure. The third step, suspended from 2 meetings. The fourth step, 30 days, 90 days. I mean, look at Mays. Did he even get a censure? Did he get a warning like the other ones did? Because all I remember is 30 days he was put out, and then now he done went to 90 days. I mean, where are the in-betweens?
Well, James Cochran just said, quick question, why was Mays never censored before he got suspended?
Okay, so you just answered my question. So that's my thing. Don't pick and choose how you do certain people according to how you feel. It should be in writing. His attorney should be asking for that in writing. Where is your disciplinary process written? Is it in the charter? Is it in the council rules? Is it taped to the desk in the city clerk's office? I mean, where is the disciplinary process? Liddell said, like she said, everything is on tape, just like this meeting is today. Yes, and we caught you saying that it's a disciplinary process. So where is the written process?
They didn't. They jumped the gun. But see, when you can get away, see what they think, they know they can get away, just like it got cleared up. A 9-member board is not 5 votes.
Jessica, I agree.
a 9-member board is not 5 votes, it's 6 votes. So basically everything they passed illegally. That just show you how crazy it is that I can't believe that, but we did say when that, you know, when she came back from the first recall, she said it didn't go through. Liddell has been out of her mind.
Yes.
She has really went through her mind.
Yes.
You can see it, you know, her way of getting back is she think hurting the people, like, well, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, like it's really hurting us. Like the stuff that she doing, that's why I seem like she getting more, she's not like the less she doing for the people. It's like, well, y'all want me recall. Like she's really taking it out on the people.
Absolutely, she is. I agree with you 100%.
That's why you need to get her out of there.
Yeah. And Linda Booth said it best. It's petty and it's personal. She said, what do you want me to do about it? She said, what do you want us to do about it? We have talked to each council person individually. We have talked to you all as a group. Linda said, I have talked to my own council person. She said, maybe y'all should call the FBI. Where the Alphabet Boys at? I mean, we've been hearing the FBI been coming for 5 years, and we've seen letters and after letter that have been written to the Department of Justice and the FBI still.
Nah, what I was talking about, I thought I was right, truth be told, when it's a 9-member council, because May suspended where they kicked him out for they can suspend him, you need 2/3 vote. Ain't 6 out of 9 is 2/3? Or is my math wrong?
You're right. And I believe when Dennis came in, if you all watched
you
the
said
meeting,
8 to 6.
And said, what he pointed to the Harris guy and said, what's 2? Is it 5 or 6? Do the math for me. And they was like, people was agreeing like it's 6.
That's what I'm saying.
But Mr. Joe King, he's the male version of Liddell. He made up rules as he went along, and Carol was calling him out. Carol said, when have we ever had a public speaker? She said, first of all, public speaking has ended. Then Liddell walks in talking about, I was looking for y'all at the library. And that's why I'm late. We gonna give her the time to say something since she the president of the CASA. So let's let her talk for a minute. But then Carol said, wait a minute, this ain't supposed to be no back and forth. I mean, everything she talked. Yeah. And then Carol got to, Carol was like, wait a minute, Mr. King. Well, I mean, we give her a chance, you say something.
He gonna hate this show. Go ahead.
Oh, Mr. King didn't know me before I was born, so I'm sure. I mean, hell, it is what it is. I know the whole family. I don't mean no harm by it, but I think Mr. King is a good person. I know him personally. He is a good person. This is not the role for him. It's not the role for him, and I'm not telling y'all nothing that I wouldn't tell him. This is not for him. I think that they are using him to just go along for the get along. And now I'm gonna say it, and I would tell. He know I would tell him that, as he called me the Marsha girl. He still called me by my maiden name. Great, Mr. King is a great man. Tony, we all know him from Antioch. But this is not the board for him. He shouldn't be chair of this board. They are using that man. They're using his kindness for weakness. He should be head of church security and just live out the rest of his days over in the church parking lot somewhere, just with the brown uniform on, top flight church security. That's all I'm saying. Dennis said he only here for the Joe King Winter Sports. I'm just saying. That's how he is. And Dennis, that's what he said. We're gonna give him a chance to talk, like we gave the president to talk to. We give this man a chance to talk.
This is really going down. He gonna be.
I'm just saying. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, he can't stand you.
That's what he said.
Man, Trevor ran into him yesterday. By
know who y'all was, didn't he? He know my ass. I'm glad I was gone.
We ran right into him yesterday. That's what shit was. I'm like, man.
His mother was one of my honorary grandmothers in my wedding, so I know that family, and I believe some of the family would agree too. Like, Papa, uncle, come on. This stay, get out the politics, and it ain't for you.
Yeah,
It
no,
ain't
we
for
ran.
you.
Man, Trevor ran into him on the way leaving the studio yesterday.
So,
I was like, I said, yeah, that's Joe King right there.
and then they wanna. I don't understand what they're doing with the ombudsman. She has a master's. She first of all, let me start over. She has a bachelor's, then a master's. Then she announced that
She
she's paying out of
overqualified.
her own pocket to take some more ombudsman classes to further her knowledge in her job. But they still want to open it back up for more applicants. Carol said, "Ain't nobody applied. Miss Little been doing this job for over a year. Why can't she just get the job? She don't have no staff because she was the staff. She don't have nobody helping her." Oh, I said it yesterday.
Okay.
That's not who Neely and Clyde want. They want somebody that they can tell what to do.
Oh, what's his name again? Doug.
Doug was sitting there. Just
and what did Doug say yesterday when Liddell thought, man, who that was that when old Flint did that clip?
Oh, I didn't see the Doug clip.
Doug left her out there to hang.
When he said she just came up with it perfectly.
He didn't feel threatened.
I didn't feel threatened at all. He was just sitting there. Sometimes I think Doug be going in and out. I don't know.
Doug saw that. He read the room like, oh, no, I'm not finna get into it back and forth in here. Doug
and Chris, Caleb, absolutely. Miss Little is the one that needs to
You know why Doug couldn't show like how he showed at council?
Uh-huh.
Because he want to be the ombudsman. He know it's a majority 5 vote up there. See, you know, he don't mind doing that. He looking at the accountability. How can he show that he in the mess? See, Liddell really outed him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He gotta play over there, which he don't understand. Like it's YouTube, Doug, you're on YouTube, people seeing around the world. So this is the guy that want to be the ombudsman.
Right.
You know.
Right. Up there singing songs and stuff. And I feel like the city is opening themselves once again to another lawsuit.
Yeah.
You got the lady doing the job. You open up the job. She applied. Y'all still ignoring her application.
Right.
Y'all didn't want none of the other people. Y'all closed it. Let her do the job still. We want to open it back up again. I mean, it's like we see you, but we don't want you. What a slap in the face. I said in the meeting, I was like, give me a chair because I got some questions. Where's her P card at? Every other department head has a P card for their personal use, not to go buy no mink lashes in rooms at the Westin.
And did that person get disciplined?
Absolutely not, because Liddell said she's going to pay the money back, or she has paid the money back. We don't need to do anything about it. Swept under the rug. We never heard anything else about the DDA lady. She done went on about her business, and that's gone.
And who's the head of the DDA?
We don't have one yet.
Who the president of it?
The chair is the mayor of the city of Flint. Answers all your questions right there.
So they checking balances. They do their own self checking and balance.
Absolutely. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit, Mickey? The checks I'm checking you, checking me. Ain't that something? Listen, me and you, like I'm gonna tell on you. That's just like the state rep and the mayor. She ain't gonna do nothing to her husband. He ain't gonna say nothing about the state rep. I mean, come on. Flint.
But ain't that a conflict of interest, though?
One would think so, but hell, we keep voting for the same stuff over and over and over again. But now the nation see it. Now they're getting the A10 is they trying to take away our credibility because we keep showing it. Yeah, I'm gonna give my opinion when I give I ain't no damn. I didn't go to school for journalism. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think along with what happens. But that's why we go to the meeting so y'all can actually see that I ain't lying. This is the stuff that be going on in these meetings. Period.
Yeah. So you can't cover up for your friends, whether you want to.
No.
Really, you can't. Because I've been seeing Liddell, they've been doing it. They've been trying to, and her with her, you know, her imagined self with the fake page. Like, they in damage control over there.
Right, they are.
They in damage control. That's why I'm laughing to myself, like, she really going to do a podcast?
Yes. She's really gonna do one. Gonna give us enough content for a whole damn week.
Yeah, and they're gonna be mad.
Podcast. And then when they asked, I believe it was Carol, or either
I'm gonna love this.
I think it was Carol who said, "Well, what happened to the letter? What happened to Clyde coming to apologize? I thought he was gonna apologize or the letter or something." Mr. King, oh, I forgot. We gonna get to that. We'll get. I'm gonna get on that soon. They not about to do nothing to that administration.
Now you understand why I say like Flynn is corrupted to the core. Because
baby.
The majority of them, like King, know he wrong for that. This going back and forth. That brother know he is dead wrong. Mm-hmm. You getting up there because it's too many friendships. They can't do right to get out of their own way. It's like,
you're right,
brother. This is how you want to play it. And that William Harris, I'm so sick of him. He like the Quincy of the Ethics and Accountability Board.
He talking about ashy elbow.
Mr. Harris, just gonna say
he did have an ashy elbow. That's facts, right? We state facts.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Ashy. You seen that ashy
you can't
elbow.
Tell me what I didn't see.
You seen that ashy elbow.
But what I'm gonna say is,
y'all seen that ashy ass.
What I'm gonna say, he talk a good game. But
then got enough money, could got some lotion.
He be talking a good game, but every time when it comes down to vote, he never. It's like
that's because what do you always tell me? Follow the money. His mother, and I'm not saying that she's doing anything wrong because I don't know her either.
Right.
But I know that he's on the Ethics and Accountability Board.
Right.
And his mother received ARPA money from what is it called? The Jones. Whatever what's the name of the church out there? Greater Holy Temple?
I don't know.
So she received, it was $500,000 that was supposed to go to Bethel, Ashbury, and Greater Holy Temple. Mm-hmm. She said out of her mouth to me and to council, she thought it was going to be $500,000 each. And what they did was split the $500,000 between the three of them. But I seen another resolution come back, and you all did too. It didn't have Bethel on there. It just had her and Ashbury on there. Now, I can't remember if that got passed or not. But how can you sit on the Ethics and Accountability Board when your mother is receiving ARPA money? That seems like a conflict to me.
Right. And
so you're not going to discipline the council people that's supposed to vote for your mama to get money.
Or the administration for letting it pass through. So.
In the minutes from the last DNA board, it said Joe King stated that the letter from Clyde Edwards was defaming Mrs. Little and was full of lies and character assassination. He stated that the letter was also forwarded to the city council members and the legal department. He will be making a strong statement to defend an employee and member of the Ethics and Accountability Board.
That was a lie?
A10 determined that was a lie. Mm. We read the letter. We got our hands on the letter. We read the letter that Clyde wrote to them. And then Trishelle said, well, it wasn't sent to the public, so he shouldn't have to do a public announcement. I ain't got no beef with Trishelle because, baby, you doing your job. The mayor put you on there for a purpose, and you got goalie of the year.
Ain't that a conflict of interest?
She got goalie of the year. She deflected every damn thing.
But is that a conflict of interest? How you going to put your friend on the board so you know?
I said they put all the friends on the board. It's a friends and family board. What you talking about?
Well, that's why now we see where we at.
Exactly.
We see where we at. It's too many being friends. And I'm just saying, like, how can...
Carol McIntosh stated that Mrs. Little has never had the proper support from the administration to fully run the ombudsperson's office. William Harris also stated that Mrs. Little has made several attempts to get the HRC established. I don't know what the HRC is. Human Resource Commission, maybe? Maybe I think that's Human Relations Commission. Human Relations Commission, that's what it is, because Clyde said in that letter that they got a grant from the Mott Foundation and she didn't do anything with the money yet, and they had to ask for an extension. They don't want her. They don't want Mrs. Little. And how embarrassing is it for her to sit up there day after day after day after day?
Ran off.
She got to buy her own water.
And getting ran off.
They want her. They want to run her off.
But see, that's the prop. That's why you need somebody who can check. Because it's too much, it seems to me it's too much stealing going on up under this administration. Mm-hmm. From the DDA board to council members taking money and not reporting it
Absolutely.
You know, I don't know. You can't say honestly if Ashley Capino paying for this podcast or if Cyrus Park is paying for this podcast.
We don't know. Maybe she paying for it. Ooh, I mean, we don't know. Because Attorney Kim said all you gotta do is get your money sent to a 501c3, and then when you take the money, that's not illegal. And I'm reading the minutes directly from the ENA board. So these are my notes. These are the minutes that are on record.
Oh my goodness!
And
Even
then-
with that illegal opera committee board.
It scared me.
No, I'm just reading what Jasmine Beasley
Okay.
said. Look at the makeup of the 12-member committee. There were several people on there who were friends with the mayor.
Yeah. And I said, how many times did you hear me say, tell me one person that's on this committee that wasn't per se a supporter of Sheldon Neely? Could get one answer.
And
All I kept hearing was, oh, they good people. This is a good person. Oh, she worked here. She worked for she worked for the chamber. This is a good person. I didn't say they wasn't good people. I said, show me one person that wasn't a supporter of his that was on that committee. Then they lied and said it was going to be a 6-month rotating committee. They didn't rotate that committee not once, not one time.
and they pay, and this who was paying that? Didn't they get a grant for that?
They got a stipend that was paid from the community foundation.
And
for
didn't
being
some
on
of
that
the
committee.
people that was on the committee was getting opera money too?
Yep, Leon Alameen from
Oh,
the Maid
shit.
Institute, and he
He
dropped off.
He got off.
He got off the committee. But yes, he did receive ARPA money. I don't know anything about him or what he's doing or anything about his institute. So it's no knock about him. I'm just saying what happened. Patrick Julian asked, and see, it's not just me. Here we go. Patrick Julian asked, what's the holdup for the P card? Trishelle stated that Mr. King had some concerns about the terms of the P card and that the administration was not the holdup. It was the Ethics and Accountability Board. He said the same thing the day before yesterday. But my thing is, why the hell won't he bring the papers and let the whole, Carol said she ain't seen it.
So
What's
basically,
the holdup?
so is the mayor role controlling the Ethics and Accountability Board?
Yes.
How?
Oh, wait a minute. The rebooters, they doing, not the rebooters. The bumpers are doing their thing. Shy Barnes said, I just called the clerk's office. There isn't a discipline policy. Lydell done lied again.
But she don't know when to stop lying.
But Miss Jackson said, but yet the clerk allowed them to punish the people anyway. It's her duty to make sure they follow the law. This is real time, y'all. This is real time.
That's what
There is no disciplinary policy.
But
Now,
that's the
how
point.
come his lawyers didn't go to court and ask that?
But yeah, you got a point there. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
Me either. I'm just
But
saying.
yeah, I get what you're saying. But that's the point that I'm making with that. Liddell don't do nothing but lie and then be saying, go watch the video. She be wanting the adapted version of the video when you got about damn near 45 minutes of her being a dictator. She don't want that in. She just want the part in where she getting caught she just want what she just suspending the person.
Here we go. What I just said. Look,
Mhm.
it'd be written down here. Carol McIntosh stated that all ENA board members should know why the P card has been held up and that all board members should know the reason. Then it goes right back to this is what Flint does. Joseph King asked for board suggestions about sending a strong letter to the administration. They don't give a damn about them damn letters that y'all keep sending down there. They don't give a damn about no letters. Him and Ed and Clyde probably sit there and read them letters and laugh at them. They don't care. They don't bit more care about them letters. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you what I know. I know Sheldon Neely. He ain't caring about no letter that y'all send him. No fear in his heart whatsoever.
Well, answer this
about no
question
damn
for
letter.
me then.
Yes, sir.
Since you say that, answer this question. If he know it's nothing that's going to happen, right?
Mhm.
Why he care?
Why? Who care?
I'm saying then he shouldn't care.
He don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
He know ain't nothing gonna
Basically,
happen.
what I'm getting is that you think he talking to Joe King and telling him, man, we're not giving her no P card.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why Joe King need to be out that seat.
He do.
He need to be out. They didn't even do an investigation on when the one girl took the money. Council, they was trying to just, when Eric was trying to get, as far as the DDA up here, was trying to get down, get behind what was going on. Council seemed like it kept getting stalled out. So really, it ain't the citizens. The citizens would probably want to see something did.
It's this the board. They keep. You got to read these notes. Like they
well,
talking about
Dennis
this
Pfeiffer.
letter.
He's saying why they need a P card when nothing's getting done.
That's the same thing Miss Taylor said. What y'all doing with the money? But see, they want a building. They want them some offices and stuff. Trishelle said that the letter was not sent to Miss Little. It was sent to King and Attorney Kim. So, she blocking it again. She don't think that Clyde need to come. And Mr. King said that the members of city council stated that they received a letter from Mr. Edwards. And then Mrs. Bowling stated, that's Trishelle, asked, well, who's going to draft the letter? Mr. King stated that him and Miss Bowling would draft the letter. That letter ain't got drafted yet. Carol McIntosh asked if the board could see a draft of the letter before it's sent to Mr. Edwards. Mr. King stated that the board would see the letter first. And how long do it take to write a letter? Do y'all need some help? Because we got that Al stuff. And AI, is it called AI? I'm calling it Al. We got that AI. You can just talk and then it'll write you a whole pretty letter for you. Ms. McIntosh stated that once the administration does not respond, what's the board's next move? Like, Carol is really asking the right questions. Mr. King responded that the board would have to have a discussion about it. After the motion from Mr. Harris, Mrs. Bowling stated that the letter was not sent to the public, Mrs. Little, or the city council, and that the board should remain focused on whether Mr. Edwards handled the situation well, or did he violate the city charter, that the board is about to go on a tangent because he hurt someone's feelings, and the board doesn't have time for that. The board has addressed the issue, and now it's time to move on. Mr. King stated that no matter how he said it and whom he said it, the law department should have stopped it. Mr. King stated that he was the one to make the letter public. And that pretty much was it.
So basically, she lawyering up there. She doing the lawyer's work, right?
Yeah, because she was quiet as hell when ATN was up there recording the other day, and they was asking questions, and she said, "Well, there go the lawyer right behind us. Why don't y'all ask the attorney?" But he didn't really say what he was supposed to, so then she got to talking a little bit. Listen, y'all, the phone lines is open. Let me get to the phone lines and like,
share, subscribe this video on YouTube, family.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
If you're on there, family, let me see.
3 minutes today. That's all.
It's 131 people on YouTube, family. Can I get 131 likes? That's all.
That's all we need. 100 to go like the video now.
Like the video, like.
And those of you on Facebook, go on and flip on over to YouTube real quick. Here go our first caller of the day. 3 minutes, please. 3 minutes.
To decline, press 1. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
St. Louis.
Hey, that's my girl from St. Louis.
I have several questions. How can Attorney Kim be the attorney for the councilman, but he's picking and choosing who he's going to represent?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And that's the problem within itself. And here in St. Louis, our council people took our mayor to court because he wants to do just like Neely, be in and say who do this and who do that and who get this and who get that. They took him to court because he has no jurisdiction of what's going on in the councilman. And lucky, our judge down here ruled him and told him, you have no business, and stay out of their business. Neely need to get him some damn business. And the business he's in, that's not your damn business.
Right.
And not damn, baby, do something with the red pump shoes that you got, because they look like they was running over. And Michelle or whatever, shitty. When you on the camera, don't give your hand signal to Eva to keep doing what she doing, because that's what y'all do. And everything, right, everything is on video. Just like you got your shit on video or what everybody do, they also have theirs on video or what the fuck you do.
Mhm.
And Chrissy, baby, get you some balls because you need to get out the coochie. Get you some balls. And y'all have a blessed day. I may be calling back because, my head be going and things. I may be calling back right now. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too, baby. We appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. I love how she cussed everybody out there. She said, y'all have a blessed day. Phone lines are, oh, here we go. I don't have to tell y'all the phone lines are open.
Start the call or choose to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Winters and Mickey. This is
Good morning.
Reporter from Tennessee, y'all unofficial cousin.
Good morning, unofficial cousin from Tennessee.
Good morning.
I was just sitting there, and Winters, I could hear your response, and you was dead on like the cheetah lady. I really don't know her name or whatever. But did y'all see how she was just like trying to dog Tanya, Jerry, Dennis, and May, and like Liddell is just this upstanding president of city council, and she admires the work she does. She's been professional. Have you been looking at the same video we've been seeing? Because I ain't been seeing it. What about y'all?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Mickey. They really need to clean house from A to Z because you have corruption in every area from what I'm seeing from like Mr. King. They're using him
Yes.
to get their agenda across, and then they'll throw him away like yesterday's trash. I mean, this is the same script, just different actors. I mean, we see it all the time in politics.
Yeah.
And like she want to act like Dennis and let me just say this: what is the obsession with Dennis and Don Pfeiffer? I mean, do they want Don? Do they want Dennis, or do they want both of them?
I know, girl.
I mean, because at this point, it's just an obsession. At this point, do they want the wives? I mean, Jesus. I mean, I'm just asking.
I feel you.
Because I mean, why did you even bring Don Pfeiffer? He's not even on council.
Right.
So to me, it's like Liddell knows, excuse me, when you feel like shit is trying to hit the fan, and you got to scramble to try to cover, that's what it looked like, because you got Miss Bev and everybody that's just they amping up on the recalls, and you got more and more people speaking like Nick and keep speaking it. Recall. That's the only way you're gonna see change. Continue to do the good work you guys doing. I really enjoy the content. Keep bringing it, and I think that's what it is. Y'all bringing awareness to the corruption.
Thank you so much.
And it's opening a lot of eyes. You guys have a good day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks for calling in.
And that's what we try to do. We just like, I wouldn't necessarily say, well, we are here trying to put people on blast. We recording the meetings for y'all can see. It's a lot of people that's not gonna go to the meetings for whatever reason, but you all should know what's going on in your city. Let's see.
Start the call or choose to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Winters. My name is Sister Taliba Bensa, calling from Flint, Michigan.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm calling because I did not like the perception of Flint Community Schools parents from yesterday's meeting. And I believe I have two sons that currently attend Pierce.
Okay.
And so Flint Community Schools, they send out robocalls, text messages, and they have a new app. So when they closed school yesterday, they said the whole district was closed, including the administration building. For me, that also meant cancellation of any meetings, any after-school activities. So I know Clark said that it was updated on the website that the special meeting was still going on. But if you have robocalls that we receive every day, text messages, and their new app, that should have been included in the message where the whole district was closed.
You don't say.
And I'm gonna as a parent, when I have shown up at a meeting, and I have organized a meeting as well, where I had that auditorium filled like 2 years ago when they were trying to close Piers.
Okay.
So every time I have shown up, there has been the local news, and there has been people in that in those seats. So yesterday's meeting, I was tuned into you, and something was off. Yeah. Something wasn't right. That it was not one soul in that auditorium besides 810 and the officer. So I'm not buying that. I something fishy going on with that. So that's what I want to say. But I'm gonna tell you this also personally. I'm over Flint Community Schools. My husband is over it, and our children will not be attending next school year. So I am in the energy of to hell with Flint, but I'm making my intentions to show up next Wednesday to talk about the new president, because I'm friends with her on Facebook, and she's illiterate. She shouldn't be president. That's my opinion. She shouldn't be president. I have a problem with that. I have a serious problem with that. And I have a problem with her trying to vaccinate our children behind our back. In my household, we're Muslim, and we're not with that COVID vaccine. I could tell you that. Okay. So if somebody would have vaccinated my children, all hell would have broke loose. Right. Period. So my intention is to attend next week, Wednesday. But just from past experience, I'm gonna let you know I've never seen an auditorium that empty like that. That's fishy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. You have a good day. Be safe.
You too.
Have a better one.
I will be there. I will be there next Wednesday, and she's right. It was nobody there. It was nobody. But they got an app, and they sent out a message saying that everything was closed, including the administration building. And I don't know, do they still got sports and stuff? They probably canceled after school activities, but they still had a board meeting. I'm just saying, that's weird. That's suspicious. But I'll be there next Wednesday. See what's going on, because she right. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it for yourself. I ain't want to sit up here and lie. Y'all seen it for yourself. I panned the whole auditorium. Wasn't nothing in there but chairs. Cheers. And then the other caller previous. Why are they obsessed with these Pfeiffer brothers? I know why they're obsessed with Don, child. I can tell you why they're obsessed with Don. Dennis, I don't know. I'm just playing Dennis. But I don't know. Like, why do they keep bringing up Dennis and Don? Don is not on anything. Nothing. It's like, why do y'all keep bringing him into the stuff? Are you trying to just upset Dennis more? Stop it. It's this crazy. Nobody calls a point of order when they do that either. Good morning, caller. You've been bucked in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This St. Louis again. I know what I forgot. Can't nobody. They use Mr. King, but Mr. King is letting them use him. And you can't let nobody use you if you don't want to be used. Mm-hmm. So that being said, he's allowing them to use him. Right. And Don Pfeiffer, maybe you ought to run just for the hell of it. Right. Just for the hell of it. You need to run. Right. But that's all I got to say. If I think of anything else, I will call back.
Well, thank you, baby. Bye-bye. Dennis told me I hate you. You hate your brother because you the brains. You the brains. That's a compliment, Dennis. But your brother is buffed and tanned. The slick hair, baby. Slick hair. I'm just saying. Buffed and tanned. That's why they hate on Don. That's why they hate on Don, because they're jealous of his physique and his natural good look. And they're jealous of Michelle because she got this man of a man that stands up for her. And they want a man like that to stand up for them. That's all I'm saying. That's what I picked up on it. But Dennis, I'm glad you on here. Look, Michelle said, my man, I knew her ass was in here somewhere. She said, that's my man, and I'm gonna stand by him. I know that's right, baby. That's your man. That's your man. I'm gonna say nothing else about your man because I didn't know he was on here. Good morning, caller. You are on the air. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Miss Hall. This is Philip Lee. How are you all doing today?
Hey, Philip.
Hey,
good to hear
Philip.
from you. What's going on? You got the floor, buddy.
Yeah, I almost wasn't going to do this, but I mean, there's a lot of things I could bring up, but I wanted to talk specifically about the ARPA funds. I know, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But here's the thing. They come up, when they started out, they come up with, oh, we need you guys to have this. We need you guys to have that. No. When the Fed set this up with the American Rescue Plan and the CARES Act and COVID relief funds and the PPP for the businesses, all of that, they had it laid out. Remember when we talked about dedicated funds?
Yep.
We had it laid out. The Fed had it laid out. What those funds are for, how they were going to be used, and we explained to folks that none of this stuff is free. Anytime you have a federal program, any kind of grant, whatever, it is some kind of loan that somebody handles that eventually, in some way, some shape or form, it gets paid back.
Right.
Okay. But when they come down here with all these, like, oh, we're going to put in the general fund. No. They tried to do the same thing with the sewer and water fund to pay for somebody's legal fees. That was against the law, the way they went about it. And then they're trying to do the same thing with these ARPA funds. These ARPA funds are dedicated funds. They were laid out how they were going to use. The National Conference of State Legislatures set out not only how that they repeated the same thing the Fed said, and then they laid out what all these other cities had already done and how they went about it. And you had the U.S. Congress come in and make this thing say, okay, well, you got to have some kind of legal advice to check over all this stuff. Well, initially, essentially, you didn't need that. If you're a resident, if you were a business, all they wanted to know is, who are you? Are you an individual? Are you a business? Are you an organization? And what do you need? Right? Do you guys need health care? Are you lacking? Are your roads messed up? Is your water okay? Do your houses need fixed? What do you need? And we're going to help you straighten it out. Do your people need paid? Are you behind on anything? All of that was what this stuff was supposed to be for and how it was supposed to be handled. And these guys come out here and say, oh, no, you need housing insurance. Oh, no. Yep. You gotta have ID for this and ID for that. No, that's not how it was set up. And this is something that's been going on in accounting for years. Anytime you have a dedicated fund, it's earmarked. Mm-hmm. That means it is intended. It's not supposed to be messed with at all.
That's right.
But that's what they're doing. And they're not just lying to people, because they've been lying on and to Flint for years.
Right.
They did it with the what was it? The when they were doing the not tax sharing. What do they call that when they had the money going back and forth? Where the city's got a piece of this and a piece of that. Was 95, they took out $55 million from Flint, just Flint. Then 2002 up to 2013, 2018, they had them on the emergency managers, and they had that freaking rule come up, which still needs to be taken off the books.
Yeah, wrap up now.
But getting off of all that.
Okay, gotta wrap up, baby.
That's entirely different. But the ARPA, I'm just saying, they're doing the same thing with ARPA that they've done with stuff before, and it needs to stop. People need to get a hold of the Federal Treasury Department, because they've proven that they can't trust the state for jack.
Right.
Every time they go to the state for something, the state does the same thing the city's doing.
Right.
The same thing. Right. The same thing. They did the same thing with the elections. But you need to get to hold of the people who can and will properly, hold people accountable the way they're supposed to be, because so far that has not happened, and it won't. Not until you get the right people to do the right job the right way. And we've seen you can't trust the state to do it.
Right.
And that breaks my heart. That makes me, that not only makes me want to cry, that pisses me off. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I understand.
But I just want Flint to be done right. And if Flint's gonna be done right, then somebody somewhere needs to tell these folks the truth and prove it.
Right.
That they can trust somebody.
Yeah.
Because so far everybody that's coming out, they can't trust nobody because everybody lies to them left and right. They need somebody who can tell the truth, will tell the truth, and that they'll know it's the truth. Because they're getting swerved so much, it's ridiculous. All right, I gotta go, but I love y'all, and I hope y'all have a beautiful day.
Have a blessed
You too. You too. Sometimes when people get so passionate, I just can't cut them off. I be trying to tell them to wrap up. The mayor got a raise, couldn't stop the raise. They said that the council only had 30 days to stop it, and it was. I think I read where Eric Mays did put in a motion for
What
that
happened?
raise to be stopped.
And what happened?
He got kicked out the meeting. Quorum got broke and never brought back up again. And then when it came up this time, Liddell said it don't matter how we vote because he's still going to get the raise. Now, the problem with that is Sheldon lied. I don't feel like I'm anybody special that you should lie to.
I mean,
But in 2019, when we was on his campaign, he stood up before that table and he said, Mayor Weaver took that raise. And the first thing that I'm going to do when I get elected is give that raise back.
you fell for it.
We all fell for it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you wasn't there. But
I
that's what
heard
he
about
told
it,
us. He
but
told us that.
I'm-
And he didn't. And he got another raise on top of that. So who's really fleecing the residents of the city of Flint?
But how y'all didn't know he was a liar when he was everything he was saying he was lying? Because it was the other side was pointing out his lies.
Yeah, but when you on one side, you don't want to hear that about your candidate. I was there to do a job to get that man elected, and that's what we did. I mean, that's what.
But you never questioned nothing that he said.
No, I didn't.
When did
I
you
didn't.
start questioning? When you started
And I
like,
started like looking like, oh, this not adding up. When I seen that big sign come off that said Hilton Garden downtown Flint, I'm like, he had to know about this. He had to know it. When I seen them new plans about 475, I'm like, this ain't nothing what he was talking about in them campaign dinners that he was. We didn't hear about this.
Did
So
you
stuff
ever-
started to get.
did
not
you ever
adding up.
think about when his campaign was headed out? Was it the White Horse? Did you
That's where he had his victory.
victory
party.
party?
Yeah.
But did that even?
I mean,
say
everybody
something?
go to the White Horse. I tried to get him to go in the inner city a little bit. Didn't happen.
Not
He
everybody
hated-
go. Maybe the ones that's doing
The
something.
political players go to
go
the
that
White
way.
Horse.
But I'm just saying, and the ones who control it. But I'm saying, but that didn't look suspicious.
Not being a politician,
It
having nothing
did.
at the White Horse didn't look suspicious.
But now it does.
If you had something at the White Horse now, it still wouldn't look suspicious if you're a politician. I mean, that's where they throw their stuff at. I'm just saying the things that he was happening and that he was saying and the things that was going on and what he was doing, the math just wasn't mathing, which leads me to that water settlement booklet that a lot of residents of the city of Flint have received. Now, I didn't even fill out a booklet. And somehow they got me attached to my daddy as the spouse.
Jasmine Beasley,
Weird stuff.
she
They got-
wrote something interesting.
Oh, okay. Put that up there. I'm gonna read it as soon as I get done with this. But that water booklet that they sending y'all, they are trying to exclude more people from this water settlement money. I don't know what the hell they're doing with the water settlement money. I don't know what they're doing with the interest on the water settlement money. But what I'm hearing is that if you got a booklet, you need to fill it out. Because I'm hearing that if you got one, they don't have your information. And I know plenty of people that got a booklet that already filled out papers 2, 3, 4, 5 times over. I don't believe it's going to be any payout with the water settlement money. I mean, the $40 million that was just the ARPA money that was just transferred to the general fund. Can you think about all the interest that money is drawing?
Well,
It's not even really 40
since
million
Audrey
anymore.
Muhammad said you got just a few days to complete January 16th.
Thank you. January 16th, you got to fab that booklet in by January 16th.
Oh, you hit.
Or you
You
hit.
disqualified, so you won't be
Yes.
getting paid.
But you know what the thing about it? I was never trying to get paid. So how did they even get my name in the system? Well, I filled out a piece of paper when they said if you worked in the city of Flint, that you could get money too.
Well, at least
So
you got
we all
some.
left
I ain't getting no
down
booklets or nothing. I filled it out. I did like the rest of the client. I mean, people, when they had you sign, the lawyers came and fleeced us. You got to sign this when you couldn't go nowhere, and it's coming to your crib. I haven't seen nothing since then. I seen they sent something for the kids, but it was another booklet. All of them had. I'm like,
But what senior do you know? Like, you don't have. Everyone's not blessed to have a beautiful child like myself. So when you have these elderly people that are getting a 42-page booklet that they need to read and fill out, they probably sitting it to the side. They're not gonna do that. And then they gotta mail it back in. Like, how come it's no help going out for them? Where's the help at for the seniors to get their money? People are still, listen, I'm so glad we got all of these viewers on here today. The water in Flint is still bad. The water is not clean. If the water was okay, they wouldn't still be giving out filters at the front desk of City Hall.
and the people are not getting no money.
Nothing. They trying to, but you know, it was something to that. When I interviewed Hill Harper,
Right.
he said that they are trying to exclude as many people as they can from the water settlement.
Yeah.
He said that, and people don't like the messenger, as Arthur Woodson say, so they don't listen to the message.
Yeah.
But he told us that back in the summer. And look at what's happening. Just look at what's happening. They need more records. They need more of this. So your doctor forgot to write this. And then here comes this 42-page.
Nah, that's another good one, Jessica Stewart, Flint, Michigan. Blue state candidates, leaders in red state policies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Shanetta Wood said with his Kalu head ass. I know that's right, baby. And then Melissa, if the water was clean, I wouldn't itch after taking a shower.
But see, they don't want that out.
They don't want that stuff out to all the world. See, people across the nation think that Flint's water is okay. No, 10 years. 2024 marks 10 years.
And they'll be having another celebration.
Yeah, with a band and popcorn and hot
where
dogs.
the people get played again.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you start celebrating something, you're getting used to it. It's just becoming a way of living. And I can't really say that the water is bad across the whole city because they show building a lot of new apartments downtown. So did they fix that stuff down there and they left uptown bad? I'm just saying, what is going on? Because the math ain't mathing to me. Nikki, last words.
The people of Flint are screwed.
Really?
I mean, just being honest, you might get 1% who might get some money. You might get, say, let's just say if it's 200 or 300 families who get some money. But look at the interest that money have been sitting in the bank. Who you see the lawyers trying to get some of the interest.
Yes.
So it's like everybody getting paid, but the people who really got affected.
Yes.
And you only gonna get maybe, I ain't gonna even gonna say 200, 300 families. I'm gonna say it might be about, let's just say 20 families who get some money out of it. Everybody that made, you know what I'm saying, that made a career, made themselves off of this, the pain of the city of Flint.
But how did Ben Harbor get their pipes fixed so fast?
Because when they seen the shitstorm they did here, the people down there who probably elected officials like, nah, let's get this together. Let's don't do like Flint. You're gonna see a lot of people gonna say, let's don't do like Flint. Let's don't do like Flint.
What's
and it's gonna go back to
Ben Harbor?
When Muhammad at the time.
Is he still the mayor?
I'm thinking.
I can't. You know what? It's like I said. Next week I will be interviewing Minister Troy Muhammad right here live in the ATN studios. The minister from the nation out of Detroit. I can't wait to sit down and have a conversation with him about
the Nation of Islam out of Detroit. You coming in?
Yep. Troy from the nation out of Detroit.
That's what's up.
Minister Troy Muhammad. We've been in correspondence, and I'm excited to sit down and talk with him and just hear his ideas, hear his opinion of what he thinks.
Marcus Muhammad, that's his name. Thank you, Carla, for Muhammad, for because I didn't want to say his name.
I'm sure that he he knows what's going on. He knows the ins and outs because Minister Troy be all over. And I'm excited to sit down and talk with him tonight. Don't forget 6 o'clock, Pam Pugh. She will be on from 6 to 6:30, and then from 6:30 to 7, Mickey and I will finish out the rest of the show. But I will be putting up a post soon in Flint Politics Reboot. If you have any questions for Mrs. Pam Pugh, let me know. But we're gonna ask the main 2 questions I know that everybody want to know. Everybody want to know. Why did you change races, Pam? I want to hear her answer before we speculate. And then I want to know how she feels that the people who supported her kind of came against her when she changed the races. So I'm eager to see how she feels about that. So tune in tonight at 6 o'clock for the Winter's Hall Show. We will be back. I thank all of you for bumping with us every morning, rain, sleet, or snow.
It was actually snow today. And Dennis, she might get you in 2024. Dennis said you don't like to do the interview. We ain't seen you in a minute, Dennis.
I thought didn't I interview Dennis?
Yeah, once. But Dennis, they be acting nice to you. I see Dennis at council every blue moon he want to talk. I'm going to talk about you like a dog next time, Dennis, you don't speak to me at council. I'm going to go in.
We're going to have to bring, you know what? I want to get Dennis right here and Don right here.
No.
Michelle will probably be over there, but that's cool. That's cool, Michelle. You can come. But I want to hear from, because we hear their names so much. Yeah, so why not have both of the Pfeiffer brothers together at the same time? Wouldn't y'all like to hear from them at the same time? I know I would, especially Don. You too, Dennis. You too. But we want to get Don on here. That's the only way we can get Don on here. Donna come, Dennis is, so it's an open invite. I'll be talking to y'all later. I'm gonna call Michelle though. I'm gonna go through his wife, do it the proper way. Go through Michelle and see if Michelle let Don come on with me. Make sure he wear one of them.
See, Michelle, Michelle Mayer. I do like what she said. Ben Harbor wasn't sold out by the elected officials. Neely was
up on the screen so the YouTube people can see.
Yeah, I'll let y'all see it. Ben Harbor wasn't sold out by the elected officials. Neely was on the KWA board pushing for the water switch. As a state rep, he didn't do anything. His wife isn't doing anything but keep sending mailers. The deception is deep when you are a water crisis cover-up criminal. See, that's why I totally agree. I totally agree. That's why Ben Harbor got it together and why Flint can't.
Yeah.
And peace, family. See you later on.
6 o'clock. We'll be here.